Hello, I am Andrea. I'm a marketing manager and I have a confession. I am constantly thinking about different YouTube channels that I could be making on the side. I used to be a bit of a serial YouTube channel starter. Like I would just kind of jump in and start something without doing much recon and research. Now what I do when I have an idea for a YouTube channel, I do specific steps to see if it's even a viable idea. If it is a viable idea, it doesn't mean that I start the channel, but I just know in the back of my head, like, I think that would probably work. I was actually thinking of starting a bit of a series on taking you all the way through starting a new YouTube channel for fun. And I was gonna call it like YouTube by the book because I was going to use all of the advice that Derral Eves gives in his YouTube formula book because it's actually really, really good. So we'll just start here with step one. When you have an idea for a YouTube channel, don't just start making content. What you need to know before you start a channel is who is your audience. Think of a particular person. For example, the idea that I'm wanting to research right now is I'm thinking of targeting an older population, people who are just wanting non-political content, feel-good entertainment on a daily basis. So I have this actual woman in my mind who I used to go to church with because I'm thinking that this type of content would be right up her alley. And you also don't want to make your audience so niche that there's not that many people. So for example, like on this marketing channel, my audience is actually kind of small. It's not something that just everybody's interested in. A cooking channel or something like that has a much larger audience, but you don't want to niche it down to be like, this is a cooking channel just for people in college. Or maybe that would be that's a good idea too. Cooking for people, like cooking ideas just for that you can do in a dorm room. Do you see these rabbit holes I can go down? I can do this all day. Okay, so now that I know who my audience is that I want to target, I need to go into YouTube and do a little recon and research. And if we're gonna do YouTube by the book, I have some steps that I've written down from this awesome book called The YouTube Formula. Link to it down below. Check it out yourself. What I want to do first when I'm doing my recon and research on YouTube, first of all, completely log out of YouTube. Don't let YouTube use your preferences to skew your search results. So completely log out. Step one. Now look up your niche idea. Then make a list of the top 20 channels that pop up in that niche. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now that I have my list of the top channels in the niche that I am researching, I'm gonna go into each of those channels and sort their videos by the most popular. So like I'll go into this channel right here. It's the very top one that comes up on my niche idea. I click on videos and do a sort by most popular so I can see what comes up. And I'm gonna do this on each channel that I'm researching. I wanna make sure that on each of these channels in the niche that I'm looking up have a top video that fell within this year, preferably like in the last 6 months. That means that this is a hot topic, not just that they've been on YouTube for a long time and so they have a lot of views. I'm trying to narrow down, like, is this topic something that people are currently searching for? After you do a sort on the most popular videos, click on the first one. And then what you're gonna wanna take a look at is to see which videos YouTube is recommending to view next. So then you're gonna click on one of those channels that YouTube is recommending you watch next up and take a look at their most popular videos. Do a sort to see which ones are the most popular. Again, you're looking for the ones that have been posted in the last 6 months to a year. And when you're pulling up those videos, you want to, even if the video was made a year ago, look in the comments to see if people are still watching it. Okay, so like on this particular video that I'm looking at right now, it was posted on April 17th, 2020, but I can do a sort on the comments and say newest first. And now I can see that, well, somebody commented on it 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Well, here's 7 months, 7 months. Okay, so for such a popular video, like with a ton of views, There's not a ton of recent comments, so that might be a bit of a red flag. The next thing that you want to look at when you're researching an idea for a YouTube channel is look at the video view count in comparison to how many subscribers that particular channel has. So if I'm researching an idea for a channel and somebody has made a video around that niche idea, take a look to see how many views that particular video had on that channel versus how many subscribers they have. If they have a channel that has 1,000 subscribers and they have a video on that channel that falls within your niche that has like 20,000 views, that's a good sign. In each of those 20 channels that you wrote down, take a look at like 6 to 10 videos in each of those channels. Note what their keywords are that they're using. Take a look at their thumbnail strategy. Take a look at how they write their descriptions, how long their videos are. Like really study these channels that are doing well. See if you can find any patterns in those popular videos, because that's obviously what YouTube is wanting from a channel like that. Note what kind of call to actions they're using, or if there's any cool re-engagement points on what keeps you interested in this video, because all of those things are contributing to that channel's success. And if this channel is in the niche that you are looking to break into, you're going to need to know all of that information. I hope that helps you get started on your recon and research for your YouTube channel, and I will see you tomorrow for more.